Greetings everyone, hope you are doing great. Have you ever noticed how now people avoid touching public screen because it costs their health? Also, did you ever observe the world is shifting toward touchless system? For example, touchless kiosks, touchless games, touchless home appliances, touchless checkouts. Like people are controlling their gadgets with gesture instead of using that touch interference. For example, controlling volume of laptops, taking snapshots, virtual mouse, virtual keyboard. It portrays gesture control is not only the demand of today's world, but it is the most emerging field of future. Thus we finalize our project as gesture recognition system. We are a team of 2 members who strive hard to extract best of computer vision. The gesture is non-verbal communication that involves the movement of body parts to express your ideas. In this human-machine interaction, we will use hand gesture to control gadgets and perform various tasks and display that text on the computer screen. Our web camera will detect different gestures, recognize it, and perform the task assigned to that particular gesture. And you can clearly observe the output on the laptop screen. We started with electronic glove base. We use glove and flex sensor to retrieve our relevant task, but it has some limitation. First of all, proceeding with the glove seems awkward and tough to handle in hot season. Also, its accuracy is limited to some extent. The next option is the CMOS camera. It transmits image data via universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. It is a computer hardware device for asynchronous serial communication in which the data format and transmission speeds are configurable. It includes image processing and bit complex to design. Also, it takes 10 seconds to take an image, thus consuming more memory. So we shift toward infrared camera because it can deal with the environment where there is no clean background or even in some complex background. It constructs a depth map and extracts different information. It also has some limitations, like it is highly expensive, sensitive to external resources, large in size, and cannot detect highly crystalline or highly reflective objects. Next, we jump toward Kinect camera. It uses color sensor and depth sensor to capture color images, but it is not suitable for outdoor operations. Their distance is limited. It is so sensitive to sunlight. So, we finalize our project using a web camera. It is the most convenient solution and most economical. After selecting web camera, we analyze different Python tools for coding like PyCharm, Jupyter, Visual Studio, Anaconda, where we perform hand landmark detection using TensorFlow and MediaPipe, and then imported that hand tracking module for controlling LEDs, relays, servo motor, etc. We start playing with recognizing image, where we crop, resize image, adjust its saturation, hue, dilate, and extract different shapes from it. Then we control volume of EC with our hand movement. As you can see, distance between thumb and finger is 0, volume is 0, and as the distance increases, volume also increases up to 100. This is gesture finger counter, where it detects our left or right hand, recognize particular gesture, and display that particular gesture on the computer screen. In this video, my finger counter is controlling LED light. If my counter says finger 1, it will on LED 1. If my counter says finger 2, it will on LED 2, and so on. This is the short timeline of our final year project from July 2021 till July 2022. At last, ended it by knowing our stand that we are saving people life, guaranteeing them a hygienic environment, and introducing future to them. But we still am trying to improve that we should make our gadgets self-explanatory so a layman can use at its full potential. We are much grateful to have your time. Thank you very much for your time and patience.